Here we are, Jungle Law Live. It's time for some low back lovin', because you've lost that lovin' feeling, and so have I. And we know that the low backs just give us lots of trouble, and they're tough to take care of, and lots of times X doesn't mark the spot. That means if you have pain and issues in the low back, it's probably coming from somewhere else. But today I want to show you guys one of my favorite ways to help out the low back that you probably haven't seen or done before. It's a little bit tricky to set up, but if you're able to do this, it can be crazy beneficial. So I want to show you guys a little bit of low back lovin'. The first key to taking care of the low back is making sure you got some hot jams on. So let's go ahead and get that music going. Yep. Oh, by the way, you gotta love when you drop the iPod and it shatters. Isn't that the worst? Okay, so we're gonna bring them out. For this release, you are just going to need a thick band. Okay, this is from Rogue. It does not matter what it looks like as long as it can hold some decent body weight. If the band's not thick enough, so this one's about 2.5 inches wide, 2 to 3 inches wide. If it's not very wide, you could snap this. Okay, so all you need is a band, and then you're gonna have to work off something like a squat rack. So I've already got this set up here. So this is my squat rack, and this right here is the safety bar, or the spotter arms. If you can find another way to do this, let me know in the comments below, but right now it works off the squat rack best. The tighter I am, the higher up I'm going to set this. I'm going to set this right at my eye level, and that's where I want it to be. So we're going to have the spotter bar about eye level. We're going to take it across. Then we're going to take our band, and we're going to jam. Can you name what year this song came out? Can you name what year this song came out? So, just a simple loop over, and we're going to take, and we're going to tighten. And then I'm going to show you guys, and I'm going to walk you through this myself. I'm going to take a second, I'm going to put the camera in its station, and then we're going to walk through this together, okay? So we got this loop, we got this band. And we just got to hop ourselves through it right now, okay? All we have to do is walk ourselves through. Now, the higher up this is, it's going to be a little tricky to get into, so you might need a small step box, or you can be a little bit crazy and Spider-Man your way in. Okay, we loop ourselves through, and then this is going to hug right over the hip line, okay? This is going to hug that low back. And what I want to do is keep it there, and then we're going to slowly lower, and we're going to go upside down. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our legs right onto the squat rack. Now, if you are extremely tight, you need to be further back. But if you are extremely flexible, you can be more closer to the rack, okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to hang out here at first. We are just going to chill out. What this is doing is this is grabbing that low back tissue, that thoracolumbar fascia, TFL, and is pulling and stretching it like a good old inversion table. You're hanging upside down like a bat. This is healthy. What we're going to do is we're just going to hang out here, and we're just going to get pre-stretched. A lot of guys and a lot of people that are tight are going to feel it mostly in this inner groin area. And we're going to chill here, okay? So, I like to start off with at least 2 minutes in this position just to hang out. And we want our hips generally high. I don't want you sagging right now, okay? Just breathe, chill, have fun. Now, once we hang out here, we're going to start working some contractions. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure my heels are on the rack, and I'm just going to do a basic glute squeeze. Just going to squeeze my glutes up, squeeze the glutes. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to relax and hang. There's no set period of time. You can squeeze for 3 seconds, 4, 5, doesn't really matter. What we're going to do is we're going to squeeze, okay? And then we're going to release. About 3 to 5 rounds is going to be good. So we're going to squeeze. Notice how when I squeeze, we're going all the way up with the hips. Just relax. Down. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is going to be where we practice going in and out. So this is internal and external rotation. So you're going to bridge up, okay? And watch, I'm going to practice turning in and out. And I'm going to start with just the left leg. So rotate in, rotate out. Rotate in and out. Let's go the right leg. We're going to rotate in and out. And the whole time I'm squeezing my glutes. Rotate in and out. Now we're going to do both together. So in, out. In, out. Relax. Notice as I get looser, I'm going to drop down further. Okay? Once we do our internal, external rotations, we're going to go to straight Shelob from Lord of the Rings, spider style. Feet together. And I'm going to now do some bridges. When I do my bridges, I want to push my knees towards the wall. So when I bridge up, push the knees out, and I should feel a stretch in this inner groin area. We're going to hang here. 3, 2, 1. And when I relax, bring the knees in and lower the butt and just dangle. Cool? Boom. Okay, one more time. Bridge up, push the knees out and away. No set time, hang out as long as you want, but when you relax, pull the knees in and dangle. Bridge up. Pull the knees and dangle. Okay guys, so the next one is a little bit hard to see. Hopefully you're able to see it from this angle, but it's called the scorpion. So we're going to take our left leg and we're going to cross it over. So notice how I have this left leg touching both bands. I want my hips to stay high, and then I'm going to bend my leg like a scorpion, okay? And I'm going to act like I've got a magnet on the bottom of my foot, and I'm going to scorpion my leg towards the ground. Now, I might not get to the ground, but I'm going to try, and I'm going to pull back up. Don't sag, keep your hips bridged and high, and we're going to scorpion down. All right, the other side. So for the scorpion, one leg covers both bands, bridge your hips up. This leg acts like a scorpion. We can go ahead, bend it, drop. You should feel a stretch in the hip flexor, and the glute and hamstring are going to kick in. Back up, down. Oh, there's that sexy back by Justin Timberlake. What? Oh man, we're rearing and sexy back. Okay, after we scorpion, there's a lot of different options of what we can do, and there's so much to do in this banded release. What we're going to do next is we're going to take and we're going to point our toes. So I'm going to point in the same direction, out and across, and then we're going to switch. So bridge up, and then point and drive the hips. Okay, switch, point and drive the hips. Sit. Notice lots of glute bridging, okay? All right, next what we're going to do is we're going to go back, we're going to relax again. I should be able to get a little bit wider with these legs. Just hang out, breathe. All right, what we're going to do next is we're going to do some work for the QL. This is an outer low back muscle, okay? Or low back muscle. What we're going to do is we're going to keep our hips from rotating. And what we're going to do is we're going to hike up a foot a little bit and up. So when you do this, your hips are going to want to rotate. Try to keep them square, and we're just hiking a hip higher. You should feel this in the low back. Okay? Notice how at any point you can go back to any of the prior releases and spend more time there. What we're going to do next is we're going to drop the legs to the ground. We're going to be in a bridge position. And what we're going to do is we're going to play a little tug of war with these bands, and we're going to get some shearing across that low back to get that tissue loose. So we're going to help pull and shear, okay? Almost like we're milking a cow. And you should feel this band shear and pull and grab and loosen that back tissue up, okay? You can even add a little hip twist. just think of it like an Indian rug burn for your low back. I know that sounds terrible, but it's really going to help shear and go across that low back tissue and help loosen it up. So we're right here. Okay, and then we always go back up and recheck to see if we're getting a little bit lower, okay, with the legs. Now all you have to do is pop up, and boom. So once again, guys, this banded release works wonders for the low back. If you've had issues there and you can't seem to solve it, spend some time here. Not only will this kick on your glutes like crazy, so all you have to do, like I said, squat rack. Remember, eye level is where I have it. You can have it a little bit lower, but I like it at eye level. This is the spotter bar for the squat. We have this heavy band, okay? We're gonna wrap it around. It's gonna be sit right above the low back, and you can go through that sequence as many times as you want. You can do 30-second holds, you can do 5 seconds, you can go back and forth. It doesn't matter. Make it your own, make it creative. But I would spend at least 5 to 10 minutes there, and when you pop up, you are going to feel so amazing in your low back because we've been stretching it out. You're giving the glutes some love, and they protect the low back. And I want you guys to give this a try. If you have any questions, comment below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you know anyone that could use this and it would be beneficial to, go and share that with a friend. Thanks, guys. I'm going to leave this up. This is Taylor Starch with Jungle Law. There's some low back love for you.